Well, now my vehicle, I did an auto scan, and apparently I have a couple fault codes here. One an ABS and another an airbag issue, but it'll show the fault, and I could hit that fault, and then it'll give you the actual code. So, but in there I can do a diagnostics, and this will start. It'll open up, and here I can read the information, clear fault codes, do a live data. I mean, so many different options. Low, high power, in a DTC report. So I can just save that. Now that will save that as a report, but I'm going to just kind of go back here. And let's just check the engine. And here, it'll just scan. Oh, you know what? I think I gotta start the engine for that one. I'm gonna go back here. Now here is something that is really interesting. This has an actuation test where you could control any of these functions on the keyboard, and it'll send the command, and the car will perform that function. Let me just give you an example, like door lock. What I could do is I could choose to unlock the key twice. Lock it, and I don't know if you could hear the thing, unlock it, lock it, unlock it. Isn't that amazing? Now, I can also, as an example, go back, I can turn on my interior lights, or, a multitude of things. So that is really an interesting, hazard lights. It'll say, okay, do I want to monitor it? I don't need to monitor that. But here, I could hit that, and as you notice, my hazard lights are on. So, and then I'll just turn that off. It'll say off, and then I can go back. But that is just real handy, where if you're running tests, you could just simply hit the actual screen and do the test right from here. So that is neat. And that was just in the main body. I can certainly, this is different special systems. Take a look here. So if I want here, now this is like inside the air conditioner, I can test the blower motor, rear defogger, just again, a multiple, so many things. And, when you get into, if you really want to dig deep into the engine and so forth, what you can do is you could do a test where it will create misfires. You could stop, one particular cylinder. There's so many different tests here. Control, injection. You can activate all these different features. Now this is in the motor. Activate lockup. And again, this is really, advanced stuff that a professional can use. So really neat. Read the DT. No DT found. That's good. But, if we were to, here's a list of like live data that I could do. The vehicle load, I can do engine speed, vehicle speed, and then, if I were to turn the vehicle on, I could record that and do a graph, and it'll actually graph the load and speed. And again, there's so many, just multitude of features that I can test here, and you could just choose a few of them, or just one of them. There's 212 different tests in here that I could do just under the engine. So just really an amazing and powerful tool. And I'm doing it inside my vehicle, but the real beauty of this one is this can be taken anywhere, and as long as the Wi-Fi connection, you can do all the testing from the comforts of your home. Great unit. And this is the VD70s. Great unit.